Amit. Amit, you have the stage for the opening.
Yeah, one sec. Okay, good afternoon and salam alaikum everyone. My name is Amit Hundekari and I run the sales and go-to-market for BTP Business Technology Platform in EMEA South. I'm based in Dubai and today I'm joined by my colleague Somesh and our esteemed partners Altivate Technologies and Ali AbuHassan and few other dear colleagues from Altivate. Right. Firstly, I'd really like to thank Altivate and DigiConnect who help us put this webinar together. This event, webinar, whatever you call it, has been in planning for a while, and I'm glad we are here together today. You know, just to give you a bit of a background about the event, many people, partners, customers ask us, you know, what is BTP or Business Technology Platform? Is it a technology platform? Is it a cloud platform? Is it a middleware? Is BTP a SaaS, PaaS? You know, etc., etc. There are multiple questions. Now, to put it simply, BTP means business. This is what, you know, we essentially try and drive. You know, just to give you a corollary, in order for a house to be stable, it needs to be built on strong foundation. The same is true for your enterprise applications too, right? They too need to be built on a strong foundation, and that foundation or that SAP foundation is SAP BTP. Right now, SAP Business Technology Platform brings together not just data and analytics, it brings together artificial intelligence, applications management, automation in one single unified environment. All this is essentially to power your enterprise apps to be successful. What makes it different from the other alternatives or from the services available on your favorite hyperscaler platforms like Azure, AWS, or Google Cloud, it essentially then comes down to the B in the SAP BTP. It's a platform built for business, helps you connect business processes, helps you build faster with business context, helps you accelerate business innovation with business content. While doing this, helps you empower your businesses together. Okay. With this, we get to the agenda of the event. Hold on a sec. Okay. All right, so we have a couple of sessions lined up today, like I said, by two of my colleagues and a very dear partner. We'll have introduction from Altivate by Ali. We have SAP BTP overview with a specific focus on SAC or SAP Analytics Cloud and SAP BTP opportunities by Somesh. All right. Followed by how Altivate essentially leads the BTP opportunities in EMEA South by Ali again, and then I will be back with you to close the session. Right. So here's how our two smart gentlemen speakers looks like today.
Amit, your slide is not moving. Sorry.
My slide is not moving.
Yes.
Okay. Am I on agenda slide right now or what? Or the first slide?
Still on the first slide.
Still on the first slide. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So these are the two speakers. And just before we get started, some housekeeping guidelines. Please keep your phones or keep yourself muted. Use the chat bot or the Q&A windows to ask questions. We have Akinola who can potentially monitor that, and I'm monitoring those questions as well, and we can take those Q&As at the end of the session. Yeah. So without further ado, can I, Akinola, can I ask you for a quickly to launch a small poll for our customers?
Sure.
Or for our audience on the call?
Can you see the poll?
Yes. So I have already dealt with some of these things in my opening speech. I hope this poll should be easy for you in terms of answering. Please participate as much as you can. You'll have a few more poll questions, and I think this is a great way to keep all of us engaged, because especially when we are doing a virtual online webinar, I think this is one of the ways for us to keep it going, keep it keep the environment a bit more interactive, right?
Okay, I think.
All right, Kinola, do we have enough participation in the poll?
Yes, we do. I'm going to end the poll now.
All right. So if this is the case, I think let's end the poll, and we can go over to Ali for his opening remarks and introduction. Over to you, Ali.
Okay, thank you, Amit. So I'm going to share my screen now. Okay. So thank you, everybody, for taking the time to join. Thank you to Akinola and the team from SAP for taking the time to put together this webinar. I think the team asked me to present here because of my passion towards SAP BTP. I think it's an amazing suite of solutions that SAP has put together. So you see that poll from Amit. My job is to move you from evaluating and no to yes. So that's basically what my outcome would be. Maybe it would have been smart if we gauged a before and after type of approach. So let me start off with a bit of background around Altivate. We're let me just figure. Okay, so here we go. So I'm the CEO of Altivate, the most passionate guy about BTP within the organization. About Altivate, we are a digital transformation company, primarily focused on business process improvement, supported by technologies such as SAP, Google Cloud, AWS. So we work primarily, 90% of our revenue comes from SAP, and the rest of that comes from other vendors that complement SAP. We're an SAP award-winning gold partner. We started in 2010 in the US. Right now, we grew into the Middle East. We're in Saudi, in the UAE. We have delivery centers in Egypt, in Saudi, and in India as well. We have about 100 consultants, a bit more north of that, and we've conducted numerous engagements, year in, year out. So, our bread and butter primarily is SAP, and we're pretty close to SAP. From a services perspective, we focus primarily on ERP transformation, on analytics, application development, HCM, and the rest of the SAP suite. We cover several industries and where we have different kinds of experiences, from pharma and healthcare, automotive, consumer goods, public sector, and others. From an SAP competency perspective, so basically, if you look on the left-hand side, you'll see the different solutions that we cover from an SAP standpoint. And really, now part and parcel and core to us is the business technology platform, because that is what we use to differentiate customers, right? So if you think of your ERP, or if you think of your other solutions as your core, you're driving contextual innovation using the business technology platform. And that's why we're passionate about it. And that's where we believe customers can really differentiate the way they're doing business. We firmly believe in delivering value to business. So we have our value delivery life cycle, if you will, where we start with value definition and then we stack on different services and solutions to realize the customer's value. So basically, whatever we do is based on putting together a business plan or putting together a business case for that investment, and then defining the value and realizing it across the life cycle. And then after that project, we go into what we call value optimization. So thankfully, last year, we have won 2 awards with SAP. One around SAP Rise, for those who are familiar with it. And SAP, we won the best or the highest achievement partner for the region. We also have a certified partner center of expertise when it comes to SAP. And that's basically a deep and thorough audit by SAP to provide us with this certification. From a client perspective, here you get a sense of the different clients that we've engaged with. Some of them are local or regional, others of them are more international. And I do want to mention here that, about 80% of our engagements today have BTP involved in one way or another, right? So as I said, it's an underpinning today for our digital transformation projects. If you look here, this is also our references and our engagements by industry as well. So these are some of the industries, and this is another set of industries or customers that we have worked with in the recent past. So, okay, so that's it for me now. I think, Akinola, we have a poll that we can share right now. Am I mistaken, or am I correct?
I think now we're going to Somesh session.
Okay, so over to you, Somesh. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ali.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ali, for a great introduction about Altivate as a partner. As Amit already highlighted, Altivate is one of our esteemed partner, driving so many initiatives, so many opportunities, so many innovation projects together with our customers. So I'm delighted to be here and honored to be here to present along with Ali, CEO of Altivate, plus also along with my colleagues Amit, that we have this opportunity to present to our customers a little bit more information on SAP Business Technology Platform. So for that, I would like to share my screen. And I hope that you can see my screen. Can somebody please confirm this if you can see my screen?
Yes,
perfect.
Yes.
Great. So let me introduce myself. My name is Somesh Dwivedi. I'm part of the BTP strategy and execution team. I'm based out of Germany in Waldorf and part of this overall partner ecosystem success organization. My responsibility is to work with our partners in EMEA South, specifically on the SAP Business Technology Platform. So I help our partners drive business technology platform messaging to our customers. I help them to enable themselves and enable their colleagues on the business technology platform. We build together with Amit various go-to-market initiatives, go-to-market plans. So once again, it's a delight and an honor for me to be here together with Ali and Amit to present to you a little bit more a perspective, a future perspective about the business technology platform, and particularly how the innovation can be really accelerated if you unlock the potential of the business technology platform. Let me start with this particular question on why SAP BTP. So why are we actually talking about the business technology platform? Why are we talking about the platform itself? So first and foremost, I think this is extremely clear, and all our customers here on this forum clearly understand that all the organizations who want to really innovate with agility, who want to really innovate faster, they have a robust technology platform in place. They depend heavily on the technology platform. This is also agreed very well by various industry analysts like Forrester in this case. This is what you see in this particular slide. The Forrester says that future fit organizations, they have a flexible technological foundation and on which they operate their business models. And this helps them to grow quickly, nearly 3 times faster than the industry average. So technological foundation layer is the backbone of your business, is the backbone of your organization to be able to innovate faster. Similarly, other researchers by other industry analysts reciprocate exactly the same message. They say the companies that innovate faster, they have a software business platform, they are able to score higher on various metrics which are available on customer satisfaction, on brand perception, talent management, and so on and so forth. So it's no-brainer to say that having a robust business technology platform is the key fundamental to make sure that organizations like you are innovating and taking your innovations to the market. Now, why SAP? SAP is why SAP? Because SAP is there in the IT industry for more than 50 years now. This year, 2022, we actually celebrated our 50th anniversary, and SAP has established a customer segment of more than 300,000 customers all over the world. We have variety of customers running across different line of businesses, different needs, and we know and we understand how customers want to differentiate themselves from other customers by innovation. So they really want to differentiate from the competition by creating their innovative solutions, by empowering everyone. They also want to move towards the cloud with as less complexity as possible. And finally, the data which is already there, the processes which are already there, the systems that are already running in the existing organization IT landscape, they want to leverage all these best practices. So they don't want to really disrupt heavily what's already running, but they want to do innovation. They want to empower everyone to do the innovation, and they want to move towards the cloud with as less complexity as possible. So this is why SAP has become a proven partner for our customers to make our customers successful. That's why you see 99 of the 100 largest companies in the world are actually SAP customers. And out of this, 66 of the 100 largest companies in the world are SAP BTP customers. Yeah, so this is a phenomenal statistic already. SAP BTP, as I said, is the underlying foundation layer. Every company, every organization need this. There are 14,000 plus customers that use SAP BTP to be able to do innovation faster and in the business contextual manner, as Ali outlined in his opening speech as well. Now, this is a customer view. From the partners perspective, we have about more than 14,500 partners across 25 industries who are there to serve our customers, and they are building the partner applications on SAP BTP and integrating with SAP applications to take these innovations all to our customers to make them lead the intelligent, sustainable enterprise. Our partners are our backbone. I mean, of course, we're talking about SAP BTP here, but partners are the one who are taking this whole SAP Business Technology Platform to drive the customer success. So we have the best-in-class ecosystem here with partners like Altivate, who are really developing their innovation. They are creating their solutions on top of SAP BTP. They are preparing the predefined business content. They are really ensuring that the implementation efforts that are done by partners in the customer's organization is fully efficient. It has a faster time to value, and it really leverages the best practices which are offered by SAP. But at the same time, on top of that, the partners' innovation combined with the experiences that our customers already have. So that's a great win-win situation, win-win formula for SAP to succeed in the market. So once again, our platform, SAP Business Technology Platform, is the platform which helps you to respond to the modern demands, because this is where there are opportunities for our customers and our partners like Altivate, who are already doing this, to do the innovation using the cutting edge technologies like machine learning, like artificial intelligence, like data and analytics, like automation, like sustainability. You have also the business centric content which is available. You have immense flexibility to run your business processes and integrate the business processes across a hybrid landscape. And all of this in a very agile, very intuitive modern user experience paradigm, which is really relevant for our customers during these days of the modern businesses. And all of these things are prepared by SAP, prepared by our partners, so that our customers can really deliver the stellar results. Some of these examples that you see are the statistics which have come from the great customer success stories that SAP has worked together with our customers. So we've seen with our customers, there has been 40% reduction in integrating the hybrid landscapes. We have also seen various customers are able to save 4 to 5 hours of generating data, generating reports, which is relevant for the CEO of the organization, which are relevant for the C-level executives to be able to get that deeper insight into their organization. We've also seen with SAP BTP, there is a 40% cost savings when new business models unlock the full business potential. And we have also seen with the help of a platform, SAP Business Technology Platform, especially analytics pillar here, the time to get insights has really been reduced from weeks in the past to hours, because now we have empowered, as I said in the beginning, we have empowered every employee of the organization to be able to create user-friendly intuitive dashboards, intuitive reports, which really give them the empowerment to get into the details of the businesses. And all of these statistics which you see here, obviously, we will not go through each of them, but you see here in this slide, there is a tremendous benefit, tremendous advantage that our customers are already leveraging when they use the SAP Business Technology Platform. Now, having talked about why platform and why is this necessary, why is this important for our customers, and why partners like Altivate are really taking are leveraging SAP Business Technology Platform to bring out their innovation. Let me come back to the point on what is BTP. So why part is covered. Now, what is SAP BTP? And I'm sure this is something which you have seen, which you have heard multiple times in your interfacing with SAP colleagues, with our partners like Altivate, and so it's something which is paramount in your understanding already. But in general, what is SAP BTP? SAP BTP is the foundation of the intelligent sustainable enterprise. So intelligent sustainable enterprise are basically enterprises which are totally integrated with each other. There are industry-specific end-to-end processes. There are business process transformation which are being carried out, and there are mechanisms to be able to optimize and ensure that the processes are efficiently monitored, efficiently governed. There are processes which are covered with experience management, processes which are covered with planning, business network. So ultimately, it's a whole setup of intelligent processes that are really tightly weaved with each other to give a best-in-class experience to our customers. Whether you're coming from a financial background, whether you're coming from procurement and spend management background, whether you're coming from line of businesses like human capital management background, or depending on your needs, which are coming from, let's say, customer relationship management. So all of these processes, all of these applications with industry applications as well, when they are all tightly weaved with each other, giving a best-in-class industry experience to our customers, this is called as intelligent sustainable enterprise. But how is this made possible to our customers is via the business technology platform. This business technology platform is the foundation layer which provides various services, various capabilities to give a holistic experience to our customers. Because customers are able to create the personalized experiences which work instantly with SAP applications, which are possible via business technology platform. Customers are able to develop faster based on the business content which is available, because it really gives them the agility. And customers are running into the business technology platform because of the confidence that they have with SAP BTP, because it's an enterprise-grade platform providing all the compliance, security, governance measures all in place here. Now, if you see at the bottom portion of this, you see the various pillars of business technology platform, which actually enable the intelligent enterprise to become more sustainable. So these pillars are build and innovate, optimize and automate, connect and simplify, give data purpose, and infuse intelligence. I will go deeper into this particular part of the section now. So with this illustration, with this slide, you actually see the different cloud services, which are part of the SAP Business Technology Platform. So as part of the app development, we offer the latest and greatest, and you might have heard about this in SAP TechEd, which was recently concluded in November. There are SAP Build, where SAP Build gives you a paradigm of creating the developing an application from low code, no code environment to all the way to sufficient, sophisticated development and coding environment. Then we have automation, where again SAP Build offers the process automation services, cloud services, to be able to do the workflow management, to be able to create your decision rules, to be able to create your bots, and make sure that the whole visibility and the governance of the processes can be automated here. We have integration as a pillar here. The third pillar, integration. This is one of the best in the class integration framework available across the different software vendors out there in the market. It provides already a very robust, very sophisticated integration suite with integration mechanisms available for business to business integration, API management, open connectors. There are integration advisors, and so on and so forth. The fourth pillar is on the data and analytics, which is where we will focus a little bit more today. It provides a cloud framework, cloud-friendly SAP Analytics Cloud. It's fully public, fully developed in the cloud. It's SAP Analytics Cloud, which provides a combined one single platform for doing business intelligence, for doing augmented analytics, or you can also call this as predictive analytics and enterprise planning all together under one place. Yeah, so this is SAP Analytics Cloud in a nutshell to you. But then within the data and analytics, we also offer within SAP's BTP other tool sets, other services like Data Warehouse Cloud to manage all your data in one single warehouse. We have also Data Intelligence Cloud to pipeline the data from various sources into one environment. We have also Master Data Governance and some of the other things like SAP HANA Cloud as well, which is also one of the part of the data and analytics. And last but not the least, the final pillar here is the artificial intelligence, where we have the various business services which are offered as part of the artificial intelligence, which are also getting infused into various business applications, line of business applications from SAP. So we have business entity recognition as one of the services. We have document classification. We have document extraction, information extraction as one of the business service coming out of the SAP artificial intelligence. We have service ticket intelligence, and so on and so forth. So as such, holistically, if you see, SAP BTP offers various services from application development to artificial intelligence. It really packs the whole technology platform, make it relevant in the context of SAP, but make it also relevant in the context of non-SAP environment. So if you want to integrate SAP to SAP, SAP BTP is a choice. But if you want to integrate SAP to non-SAP or non-SAP to non-SAP, SAP BTP is again the choice of your framework that you should consider to develop your innovation, develop your integration innovation around that. Again, if you are looking at analytics on top of S4 or on top of RISE or on top of any line of business solutions like SuccessFactors, SAP Analytics Cloud is the right choice because it's part of the business technology platform. But SAP Analytics Cloud is also open environment and open cloud solution that can be fitted and that can work with other non-SAP solutions as well. So you have full freedom, full flexibility on how you want to leverage SAP BTP, leveraging the best practices and the content which is available as part of the business technology platform. On the left-hand side and the right-hand side, you see the paradigm of enterprise readiness. So there is a life cycle management concepts which have been embedded into the overall BTP with change and deployment management, technical operations automation, alerting mechanism. On the right-hand side, you see the security services that are embedded as part of the BTP. So we have cloud identity services, risk and compliance, secure development. All in all, it's a holistic, robust platform which offers services what an organization would need in order to innovate faster, in order to remain competitive in the market, and in order to be able to sustain the challenges which are thrown by the global environmental changes like COVID in the past and so on and so forth. Yeah, so that's the glimpse of the SAP BTP cloud services. Let's go a little bit deeper into some of the topics here that we covered, solution areas. application development and innovation. That's one of the pillar of the SAP BTP. One of the things that I would like to highlight here is also the continuum of the paradigms that we offer here from business to professional developer. So SAP BTP offers SAP Build Apps, SAP Build Process Automation, SAP Build Workzone. This is an environment for low code, no code development environment. This really gives the business developers an opportunity and empowerment to be able to create an applications and enterprise-wide applications really at a feel of drag and drop. So they can really experiment with this. They can really create applications. They can create workflows. They can really define and design the business sites at a really drag and drop kind of a functionality to giving a full low code empowerment, no code empowerment to our business developers. This is on one hand. On the second hand, we have the pro code paradigm also available with our ABAP environment, where customers and developers have the full flexibility to develop the code using ABAP. ABAP is available in our on-premise, in our S/4HANA public cloud, but also on the BTP Business Technology Platform, which is called as ABAP Cloud now, which is great because we were observing some of our developer community asking us, we are fully ready to go to the Business Technology Platform, but we are coming from ABAP expertise, ABAP skill set, but do we offer ABAP in the Business Technology Platform? And this is our answer to that in the pro code environment with SAP BTP, you have the opportunity to do the development on ABAP in Business Technology Platform. So this is available because we have the embedded steampunk, which is embedded inside the BTP, which gives you the ABAP environment. But besides this, if you are looking to do the development in Node.js or JavaScript or some of the latest and greatest technological languages which are coming from the IT landscape perspective, you can use SAP Business Application Studio. You can use also the other cloud native scalable architecture. So you have really the full flexibility to develop from low code to pro code in a continuous environment available to business as well as a professional developer. Again, this particular illustration basically highlights the value of SAP BTP application development environment available to the business users, to line of business and business analysts, to developers and IT administrators. Yeah, so it's a complete paradigm. You can use it for integrating with standard applications coming from SAP, like S/4HANA, SuccessFactors, customer experience. You can really use this for extending any of these applications. You can use this to integrate your innovation that you want to develop to extend the business processes across these different line of business applications. Process automation. This is where SAP has really been innovating quite heavily. With process automation service from SAP BTP, you already get hundreds of pre-built automations. There are various APIs which are the complexity is completely hidden. You have a full continuum of automating your processes. You can define your workflows. You can create your business rules. All in all, it will give you a full complete environment from automating and creating your bots to automate the business processes. Integration. This is a third pillar of the Business Technology Platform. Here, this is again, as I mentioned already, this is one of the very important and industry's best integration framework that SAP offers here. The whole paradigm of integration suite offered by SAP BTP enables our customers to integrate the hybrid landscapes. And this is very clear to SAP. This is very clear, and we clearly understand this, that our customers have a hybrid landscape. So they have they have various software vendors operating in their IT environment. They have mergers and acquisitions going on. They have non-SAP, they have SAP, they have new business models. An integration suite actually offers you all the capabilities to be able to do the A-to-A integration from process integration perspective. There is API managed integration, event-based integration, B2B integration, and so on and so forth. So all integration environment is also already available. And there are also 2,400 plus pre-built integrations which are available. There are 170 plus business events available, which is fully maintained and updated by SAP Integration Suite across the different business processes that are running in an organization, like lead to cash, issue to resolution, payment integration, recruit to retire, source to pay, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Data and analytics, and this is we focus a little bit on this particular pillar here. Data and analytics is no-brainer. I think one of the very important, very strategic pillar of SAP Business Technology Platform. And this is where also most of our customers, many of the organizations, they actually struggle because they have a hybrid landscape. The data is getting generated in different silos, in different environments, and they don't have one consolidated view and business insight to be able to make the right decisions. And this is where SAP offers various tool sets to be able to do not just business intelligence, meaning creating reports and creating dashboards in an intuitive user experience, but SAP Analytics Cloud as one of the tool sets under the umbrella of data and analytics. It offers you one single platform to be able to do predictive analytics, to be able to do enterprise planning, financial planning, to be able to do also the vendor planning. So you can really consolidate this with integrated business planning coming from the digital supply chain and bring the whole planning mechanisms under control under one paradigm with enterprise planning. Yeah, so that's the whole framework of the SAP Analytics Cloud. Zooming it a little bit more here on SAP Analytics Cloud, you see the whole architecture at a very, very high level. It provides you the capabilities for BI, for data exploration, for dashboarding, for visualization. It provides the capabilities for conversational analytics, for predictive analytics, automated analytics. It also has financial predictive planning capabilities, enterprise planning capabilities. So again, you can create digital boardroom, you can create stories, you can create analytical applications, you can create a catalog of analytical services that you can offer to your employees. You can have these available in the mobile or the desktop devices running on the iOS or Android platforms. You have, as part of the Analytics Cloud, you have various services available to consolidate the data, to connect the data, to do the data modeling, lifecycle management of the data. And in a nutshell, then you can also connect it to various different sources, be it SAP or non-SAP, be it cloud or on-premise. You can really connect the data to SAP Analytics Cloud from various sources. And there is also a fantastic content packages which is available. The standard content packages available from SAP side, over 100 line of businesses. So you see some of the examples here, the industry content packages which are available totally free of charge. And this is where also our partners like Altivate are really innovating heavily to create their own package solutions also coming out soon in the near future. So just to summarize, why Analytics Cloud? Because it gives you one platform to analyze, predict, and plan all in one place. You can connect it live to various sources. You can make confident decisions. You can collaborate easily with your different environments running around in your IT landscape. You can do the innovation rapidly. You can scale flexibly to support users and enhance capabilities with increasing IT costs. And finally, it's a fully cloud service solution. So you have the full environment which is hosted and maintained by SAP, which is an enterprise-wide platform. There are some proof points here, but I will not cover this in this particular short time that we have. But I would let Ali to cover that from his experience on some of the case studies that are available from Altivate side. The last pillar before I hand it over back to Ali is the artificial intelligence. And again, from the artificial intelligence, we have various services which are available to offer to our customers, like personalized recommendation, like service ticket intelligence, data attribute recommendation, and so on and so forth. So having said that, BTP is the underlying foundation, as you understood. It has a differentiating value when it is combined with RISE with SAP. It really provides an environment that accelerates your move towards the cloud. It also provides you the flexibility to keep the core, digital core, clean so that you can build all extensions, all integrations. You can extend the business processes in the BTP. It also offers you the opportunity to automate your business processes, and you can derive decisions based on the data which is segregated in your hybrid landscape. So there are various innovations going on in SAP BTP across customer experience, digital supply chain, and various other line of business solutions and industry applications. And last and final point on SAP BTP multi-clouds strategy. And this is one of the a prominent question that we always get from our customers on why SAP BTP, why not hyperscaler? And from SAP standpoint, this is an important message that we want to communicate, that SAP is not promoting SAP BTP versus hyperscaler. Rather, the message that we want to communicate to our customers is that SAP BTP and hyperscalers. So we are really interoperating well with our hyperscalers, and we want to leverage on the scalability that is offered by our hyperscalers. So this really gives a great advantage to our customers like you. So number one, you can take advantage of the data centers and the hyperscaler capabilities available by the hyperscalers in your region, in your market unit. At the same time, you can take advantage of the partner services that are offered on top of the SAP BTP. So you have really a best-in-class environment available to run SAP BTP on the hyperscaler of your choice in your region, serving you locally. So here you see an overview of BTP environments or the data centers across regions. Given that we have many customers here from Saudi Arabia, you see some of the data centers which are also available in Riyadh, in Dubai, and also across the different geographies. Yeah, BTP has many certifications and attestations, but if you are wondering how to get started with BTP, it's best if you look into the digital. If you look into the Discovery Center, it gives you a holistic perspective on and all the guidance on how to get started with SAP BTP. There are also commercial models which I would let Altivate to explain you in a little bit more detail. And if you want to try out BTP, we have various service plans available, various opportunities available to help you get started. With that, I would encourage you to sign up for BTP to unlock your business potential. And I would pass the information pass the floor to Ali to continue with this. But before I do that, let me quickly launch a poll and see if you can see if you really absorbed. Yeah.
Yeah, just launch it to go ahead. The poll. You can see the poll is live now. Okay.
Yes, the poll is live, and you can see if you are really able to answer the questions which we already covered in the presentation today.
Absolutely. Pretty easy. Please participate. It's just a matter of one click or maybe multiple clicks, but then it's all about clicks. So it's easy. Thanks. We need more participation.
Okay. I would suggest that we can end the poll. Akinola, if you can end the poll and show us the results. Great. Then, yeah, I think the main questions that we covered, or the main topics that we covered on the BTP overview, I think has been understood very well. Thank you for that message. BTP is a platform which offers various environments, as you have seen this. Then the second question was on the one environment for doing planning and analytics all together. SAP Analytics Cloud is the right answer there. How often do you go to the SAP store to get information about SAP BTP apps provided by SAP as well as by our partners? Okay, this is where I think we get the feedback. Some of you go regularly, some of them not so often, some of them are not aware of SAP Store. But thank you for sharing your feedback, sharing your insights. This really gives us a good perspective of how we can move forward here. So with that, I will stop sharing and hand it over back to Ali to cover the next part of the presentation. Ali, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Okay, so very good. My tie is not doing so well in this, so I'm going to change my background real quick. Okay. All right. So this is a bit more realistic. Okay, very good. So nobody told me that my tie was being green screened. So
I thought it was blue. Until now, yeah.
So I don't know how well I'm going to do in topping Somesh's slides and his material. I think he answered a lot of things that I was very excited to answer. But let me try a different approach. What I'll do is I'll give some proof points, right, based on our experience and how we've helped our customers achieve their goals with the business technology platform. Okay, and particularly in how it applies to oops, let me try this. So how it applies to BTP and SAP Analytics Cloud. All right, so I'll just go. I have three primary case studies that I want to go through. Okay, and hopefully this sort of puts the proof in the pudding in what we're talking about, and as well what SAP is promising, because we've seen these results and everybody wants to see business impact. At the end of the day, we're not talking about technology for technology's sake. We're talking about how it impacts the business. So remember when we were talking about the value delivery life cycle, right? So we need to deliver the value. So let's go through some of our case studies, and then hopefully this gives you a bit more visibility into what we're doing. I have three case studies that I want to present. The first is a third-party logistics provider that we have worked with in the region. They have about 20 warehouses. The issue that they had was their finished good pallets were not easily traceable. They had an issue with the picking list and so on. The wrong pallets were being shipped through containers since a lot of the pallets looked the same. So what happened is that there was a high level of errors, when they reached the customer, and there was, as a result, a lot of returns and a lot of costs associated with redelivery, right? And the lead time was fairly high. So what we did is, on BTP, we developed an application that was based on the handheld device, and that was a Honeywell RF device that enabled us to easily allow warehouse workers to pick the right pallets, right? So basically it's a barcode scanner, and that enabled them to pick the right pallets at the right time. This solution was built on BTP, deployed on the handheld, integrated directly into SAP Warehouse Management. So we had different colleagues from our end involved here. And as a business outcome, what basically happened is that we were able to provide the customer with the ability to pick the right pallet, and shipped with very little or very minute interruptions. So it was a seamless experience, picking the right pallet and shipping it to the customer according to the pick list. There was seamless integration between the device and the warehouse management solution from SAP. There was a reduction in I would say, the consumption is not the right word. There's a reduction in error by a significant in time consumption, I should say, by 85%. The lead time was reduced by 68%. And the error rate went from 32% to 0.1%. So that was a very high rate of adjustment. So if you think about it, it was a lot manual in the past. They would read what's on the pallet. It was more visual, if you will. And then we went into an automated solution that enabled seamless picking and delivery. So the most important thing is, we reduced cost. That we didn't engage exactly. We reduced consumption of time. We reduced returns. We reduced the lead time, and we reduced errors significantly. So the customer was pretty happy. And then we gave them a dashboard. This is just an example dashboard, not the live customers dashboard, that we were able to deliver. Okay, so they gained real-time visibility into their fulfillment activities. Okay, so the second example is a pharmaceuticals company. So where we developed a sales performance dashboard. Management didn't have visibility into sales performance by product and by region. The client wanted the dashboard to gauge sales achievement against their KPIs by product and by region. And they wanted to also see their gross contribution margin from a product perspective. So we developed that dashboard for them based on SAP Analytics Cloud and Data Warehouse Cloud. We had both SAP and non-SAP data. And what that enabled management to see is performance against KPIs by region, by product, and gross contribution margin. And this basically enabled them to keep on having a visibility into budget versus actual, and that cascaded down into trade promotion and promotions that their merchandisers basically, or their sales team was giving to their clients. From a sales conversion perspective, that increased conversion by about 25%. There was an improvement in sales performance by 15% from before the solution was implemented, and a reduction in returns, which is a very important aspect from a pharmaceutical perspective, by 65%. So really, this visibility enabled us to achieve a lot of positive outcomes, but also reduce a lot of the costs as well. The last case study that I wanted to show is related to a petrochemical customer of ours where we were doing financial planning. Basically, financial planning was conducted yearly and quarterly for the customer, and they were using Excel, right? So the problem with that is that it wasn't cascading clearly into the different parts of the organization. So the client wanted to have different KPIs, both from an organizational perspective and from a departmental standpoint. And then they wanted to gauge the outcomes of performance. So what we used SAP's financial planning capability that is in BTP to create detailed financial planning across the organization, starting from the top down, and KPIs that go with that. Okay, so every department had their KPIs, both financial, sales, and actually for headcount. So we did headcount planning for this customer as well. So what this did as an outcome, or the outcome that was achieved here, was we had a reduction in financial planning deviation of about 13% from the solution. We had improvement in sales target performance against KPIs of 16%, and a reduction in missed KPIs across the organization of 29%. So really, this is the last case study that I have, but really what we're looking to do is we look to utilize BTP and its analytics capability to drive performance or operational excellence and business outcomes. So this is very important here, and BTP is the solution that, from our humble experience, that's allowing us to drive this kind of innovation. So I focused here primarily these case studies around analytics, around financial planning, and around application development that sits side by side with core SAP. We have done other engagements. We have many other engagements, but I wanted to highlight these three that I think would drive the point home on business value and business outcomes. Okay. So that's it from a business case perspective. I can know if we have any poll that we would like to run, you can feel free to do that right now.
Okay, I'm going to launch the poll now. There you go. Just
okay.
one poll.
And in the meantime, while the poll is being run, I see some questions here. So one question is, did you use SAP Fiori for the warehouse, for your warehouse handheld solution? And the answer is yes, we did use Fiori for that, because we had that handheld, and as a follow-up to that, we also had, so we had the gun, right? So the RF gun, and then the sequence to that was having tablets as well. So Fiori was the right solution. Let me see if I have any other questions here. There's some talk about the lead time or the time that it takes to deploy BTP. So it really depends, right? It depends on the solution. It depends on what value you're looking for. The more you're looking to sort of customize what you're doing, the more time that takes, right? And usually the more effort that goes into customization, that's where we see something that's unique to the customer. So that's what takes a bit more time. What was the WMS in the case study? So that was basically the handheld solution that we built using Fiori. You have SAP annual support. Okay, sure. So that we can take up on a different note. You can feel free to contact me on the email that you saw here, and I'll route you to the right people in the team. I think, Akinola, right now we can close the poll.
Yeah.
And
that's the result.
Somesh, maybe there's one question that says how BTP helps for retailers, supermarket business. If you want to take that up, I'd be happy to answer that as well, but I'll leave that one to you.
Sure. Yeah. So SAP BTP, as I mentioned, offers also already various line of businesses content, as well as the industry content as well. So there are retail segment which is also being catered by our SAP BTP. There are a lot of predefined business content which is available, and I can definitely try to find a success story which is available for one of the retailers, top-notch retailers in the world, who is leveraging SAP BTP to develop their or make their business process more efficient. I will share that particular link and share in the chat. But SAP BTP definitely helps all the line of businesses and all the retailers and all the industry solutions to make their business process more efficient.
So we can talk about what we've done in retail as well. I think we're hitting the hour, but we've worked with different retailers on with BTP. So we can talk about that. SAP built the successor of AppGyver. So Somesh, you want to take that one real quick? Is SAP built the successor of AppGyver?
Yes and no, because SAP Build comprises of 3 applications. It comprises of SAP Build Apps, which is the successor of AppGyver, but it also comprises of SAP Build Process Automation, which is SAP Process Automation. It also comprises of SAP WorkZone. So SAP Build is an umbrella term for these 3 different services, and it's one of the component of SAP Build is actually the successor of AppGyver. Yes.
I'm just going to launch the final poll while we keep talking, just to get the final feedback. Please go ahead.
Okay.
I think we have a question regarding integration early in the conversation. Someone wanted Somesh to elaborate on integration as a feature.
Integration, yeah. Is there any specific question on the integration, or?
I think someone said, can you please elaborate on integration?
Okay, I see. Can you talk more in the integration part? Yeah, I mean, given the time restriction here, we couldn't get enough time to delve deeper into the topic. But integration suite of SAP BTP, as I mentioned, is one of the industry best integration framework. There are various solutions, various pre-built integrators, open connectors available. So if you want to do A2A integration, B2B integration, if you want to connect hybrid landscapes, SAP to SAP, SAP to non-SAP, on-premise to cloud, cloud to cloud solutions, all of these are actually possible with the help of the integration suite services which are offered. Yeah. And obviously there are more details that you can look at into the Discovery Center, or simply if you search for SAP BTP Integration Suite, you will find various examples and various services that can support you here.
I really would encourage everybody to look at BTP. There's something in there for everybody. that is either easy to deploy or, depending on the spectrum that you're working with, be it customizations, be it using integration and out of the box connectors, be it using pre-built business content and dashboards. It really extends your SAP experience. And coming up with quick wins and success stories is something that BTP we've seen deliver to our customers and our different champions. So I would really recommend that you look through it. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You'll have, I think, our contacts after the session, and we are more than happy to take this conversation, to take the conversation forward to see how we can deploy or create something for you that's specific to your use case.
Great. I think there was a question on the BTP for retail. I just posted a success story on how BTP has enabled the sales channel and better, meaningful shopping experiences using the BTP for retail. So yeah, could be a good example to see this use case.
Okay. I think Hamid, good to go
All right.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're pretty much done with the questions coming through from the participants, and we've answered most of them. And I think some of the other questions possibly can only be taken in a more physical engagement, Ali and Somesh, I would say, with maybe a meeting or a discovery session, or maybe a pre-sale session or whatever, right? Okay, so having said that, we are already at the top of the hour, and I'd like to thank Ali and Somesh for your enlightening sessions. I believe your sessions have raised a lot of questions and queries in the minds of the audiences, which is exactly the sort of outcome that we were sort of looking for, or rather desired. And if there are more queries or questions, and if you want any further engagement with us, please do reach out to us, in the email mentioned on your registration link, and would love to sort of have further engagement in terms of meeting or a discovery session or whatever with you guys, along with Altivate, of course, who will essentially front end this engagement. So thanks again for staying through, and we look forward to seeing you hopefully in person in 2023, in Saudi, and would love to make 2023 a joint success for all the parties involved. So thanks again, and have a great rest of the day ahead. Thanks a lot, Ali and Somesh, and the team Altivate. Congratulations on putting up a great event together. Thanks.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.